Hey everyone, this is Kimmy from the Thrifting Sisters, and I am going to do a thrift haul video for you guys today. I have a pretty exciting one if I do say so myself. I am the middle sister of three sisters on this channel who all thrift and flip items to support their families. I am the OG. No, I'm not really that cool at all, actually. I'm just the original thrifting sister in my family. I started doing this over 10 years ago to help support my kids, and here I am. I just started this YouTube channel, I don't know, you could say a year ago, but I haven't been very good at it in the beginning. I'm way better at it now, hopefully. So thank you for being here. Consider giving us a like or subscribe if you want to stick around. This is going to be a longer thrift haul video. So I do a couple different style of videos on this channel. I do some listing videos, which are between 5 and 10 pieces of items that I'm listing on my platforms today, right now. So those are not included in my longer thrift haul videos. So if you are someone who likes more of like a 8 to 12 or 15-minute video that displays items that are going to be put up for sale on eBay, like how I found them, what they cost, and what I think I'm going to get out of them, then maybe check out those videos as well. I do have shorts and all kinds of other things on here, but today I have a longer thrift haul video. I did pick out a few pieces. So this thrift store, they like reuse all of the bags and stuff that people donate their stuff in. A lot of times I end up, and that's a good thing, a lot of times I end up with all of my stuff in a big garbage bag. Like I literally look like Santa with a satchel on my back as I go out of there. I do sometimes bring my own bags. That's definitely more, eco-friendly, but I didn't have any this day. And yeah, I ended up with a Santa satchel full of items that I was hauling out of there. So I did pick up some of my favorite finds of this trip on the top here in the beginning. But really when I get to the bottom, I haven't even gone through this. These are my next items I'm going to be listing right when I get done with this video. I'll start with 5, 10 of these items and get them listed today. So what I'm trying to say is I have some good stuff in the beginning, but there could be more good stuff at the end because I'm just finally getting through this bag. This day I did, I spent almost $200, which is a lot for me, and I did pay up for some of my items. If you go to some of our other videos or some of my other videos, I do go to outlet and bins. I just hit a church rummage sale where nothing was more than $3. But this video, I do pay up. So it is important for me to be a little bit more particular about what I am picking up because I don't want to waste my money. So let's get into some of the items. A couple of the items right off the bat, like I said, I picked out some of my favorite items that I picked up, and I paid up. Woo! I paid up for these couple. You guys tell me though. And this is like bright, so it's kind of, and it actually matches my wall. I love blues. Look at, little clashy here on this one. But this is Robert Graham, a solid men's dress wear item to pick up, a brand. It is like a bright blue and green stripe here with buttons on the bottom. This one is 100% cotton, dry clean only. This is a size extra large, which is great. Very bold. There's all kinds of different styles and logos of Robert Graham. Some are more rare, some are more common. So I will have to look into a little bit more of the comps as far as these styles go. He does have a lot of nice detail. That's an RG. On a lot of the inside of his button-up shirts, he'll put something like this, which says knowledge, wisdom, and truth. Just a lot of unique details here. Robert Graham, I paid up. I paid $8.99. And a lot of my, I shouldn't say a lot of my Robert Graham. I've sold maybe, I don't know, 10 Robert Grahams in my tenure of doing this. Comps are in the $40 to $50 range, but if you find something that's more rare or unique or special material content, it could even go more than that. Robert Graham's dress shirts are in the $200 to $300 range, and they do hold their value pretty well. Here's another one. You can see from that one to this one, and I want to say that this is a more rare style. I'll figure it out. But see how it's like a money bag? That's not the same background as that logo. And it even has little money bags on the inside, which I thought was like, I don't know, maybe a good sign. I'm a flipper, right? I'm a thrifter. So if it's got money bags on it, I'm hoping for something good, I guess. This one is also 100% cotton, and it is an extra large. So will the money bag man make me more money than the other one? I don't know. But again, this is like, it's almost like a chevron style, nice blues, buttons up the front, size extra large, 100% cotton, money bags. I'm hoping this will bring money bags. Again, I paid $8.99. They were all in the same area, and a very exciting find for me. I did hesitate a little bit right off the bat with the $8.99. I don't know why, because I'm cheap, because I don't like spending, you know, over $3, $4, $5 for my items. So that for me is a lot. For some of you, maybe it won't be, you know, you're like, what? That's nothing. But for me, $9 is kind of a lot. So boom, one more. Look at this one. So all three had a little bit different. This is embroidered, you know, the embroidered logo here. All three that I found had different logo styles on them. This is a size large, but this one is 100% cotton with a 100% silk trim, which I thought maybe would add more value to it. It's like this blue, mixed blue stripe button down with, I don't know, they're like little Robert Graham. So could this be more of a rare one? Possibly. Look at this cuff. Then on the inside, it has this embroidery detail. Really nice. Like if you could feel the quality, it really, really is nice. Yeah, look at this. And again, down here, here's the embroidery on the shirt itself. And, oh, here it is. Knowledge, wisdom, and truth. So, you know, his pieces, they're higher quality. You can feel in the material. The designs are kind of like bold patterns a lot of times. And I do think the more bold patterns do have a little bit more value to them. You know, this gorgeous like detail here, you know, it just, you can just really tell that this is a nice item. Again, I paid $8.99. So each of these were $9, 3 Robert Grahams. I anticipate listing in the $40 to $50 range. If one of them maybe is a little more rare, I'll just kind of look up. I might even Google photo these. If you guys don't use Google Photo, my sister introduced it to me like maybe 2 years ago. And sometimes it's hit or miss. Sometimes it finds the items you're looking for. Sometimes it doesn't. But then you might be able to find a little bit more of, so look at all these bright, bold, really, really nice dress shirts. You might be able to find the specific style or kind that those are and see if they're a little bit more rare and they're going for a little bit more money. So if they are, maybe I'll do a short video on it just so you guys will know. I guess we'll see. But what do you guys think? Robert Graham, always solid pickups for me. Very happy to find those. Just the price point like threw me off for a second, but I think it's going to be more than fine. This is a brand I do like to pick up as well. Whoops. Royal Robins. Obviously, this was still in the men's section. It says it's a standard fit size small button-up shirt. Royal Robins. It's just a brand I like and usually does pretty well. Another, you know, key factor, you know, they have all their buttons have Royal Robins on it. If they have logoed buttons or zippers or things like that, it might be something for you to kind of pay attention to. This is a modal and polyester blend. So that is also good. Modal usually brings a couple more bucks. So it's really nice. I paid $5.99 for this. I'm hoping to get 30 bucks out of it. Now these were cool. I did a very short the day that I found these. But now I get to actually show you guys. These are, and again, the blue's kind of clashing with my wall back there. That's a vintage Wrangler tag. Now from my research, these are either 70s to 80s. I think it's in the 70s. It says Wrangler 3432 machine wash, made in USA. USA. I did not know that Wrangler made, these are like wool. These are like something you'd wear like to golf, maybe to a business trip, right? Picture the 70s with me now. Picture them with me. And picture someone in the 70s or 80s wearing these pants. Look at this. Picture it. Like, I can see it. It's not like a typical Wrangler thing. Like, you know, usually you think of like plaid button-ups. I guess it kind of does give a Western vibe, but think of like the 70s and 80s where men were wearing this style of pant. It is more of like a boot cut bottom there. It's a blue and red plaid. The back is button up, like button. I just love these, you guys. I saw them and my heart dropped. I was like, those look kind of cool and vintagey. And they were vintage Wrangler. Comps, when I ran them about a week ago on these, they were in the $50 to $100 range. Like, they kind of varied. I think the pattern and the size is going to make a difference. Honestly, 34, 32 isn't a bad size, especially think of that size for this time frame. But look at them. Vintage, like 70s. Like, you know, I can just see someone like dancing in the 70s with these pants on. And I found a couple, so let me show you the other. I paid $7 for these. Like, there's no way I'm letting them go for less than 30 bucks. How often are you going to find vintage Wrangler, like wool blend, plaid pants from the 70s? So these were kind of funky, but I can see the appeal in these too. Again, 34, 32, probably the same person or same closet or wherever they came from. Wrangler, made in the USA. I was trying to read what this Taylor. It's one of those clip, like the clip clasps, clip clasps, clippity clap. Look at these. Again, love them. It's like, overall it looks plaid. It's got a green, cream, tan, down to like a boot cut. Again, with the slash pockets in the back. Oh my gosh, I just love them. Like, you know what else I was thinking about? Is Napoleon Dynamite. And I don't even know if they wear anything like this in that movie. I was thinking of that football guy, the uncle. Maybe he would wear something like that. No? I don't know. Like, I was trying to think of like vintage movie, like movies that are supposed to be vintage. Like, who would wear something like this? Again, Wrangler, 34, 32. I think this is the most classic style. It almost looks like a Burberry in a way. Tan, like that golden brown, black. And I do think like this is either a boot cut or even a small flare in a men's plaid vintage pant. I just love them. I hope that they'll be on a sold video soon. We'll see. It's kind of a unique, you know, item. When I was looking up how many there were available, you know, there wasn't a ton, but there was also about the same amount sold, so about 100% sell through. Obviously, I don't think vintage Wrangler pants like that, this very cool plaid, is a common thing to come across. You let me know, what era do you think those came from? I really think it's the 70s, maybe the 80s. The listings, mostly that I found, said 70s, but, you know, that's not, I don't know for sure. Marmot, this was $6. Very nice, just plaid. You know, $6 is kind of a lot for a button-down shirt. But It's a solid brand, and I'll get 25 bucks out of that. I picked up this. This was a half off tag, so it was $3. It's Ducks Unlimited. Now there is like a trend. You can just barely see it. There is a trend right now with like hunting stuff, camo stuff, and beyond the trend with the camo stuff, there's always people out there who are looking for hunting outdoors shirts. So the front has the duck, and then the back was kind of cool. It had like all these, their duck calls, quack, quack, quack. And a cool thing on the, you know, the logo, and it was a bigger size, 3XL. So for $3, you know, I'll put this out for 25 and hopefully get somewhere in the 20. I think the bigger size, and then all the different logos, like the back having all those duck calls. My dad is an outdoorsman, and you know, everywhere we go, he has some kind of fishing shirt and like some kind of deer on the back, you know, that type of thing. So $3. This, I haven't found this brand in a while. It has this wide tag. It says Saturday, Sunday, and then all the days over here, Monday through Friday, which is an Anthropologie brand. Saturday, Sunday. This was half off, so it's $2.50. It's a women's V-neck. The material is really soft. It's like a maroonish, dark red. Very nice piece here. Let me see. It's very soft. Let's see what the material is. It does have side slits. Viscose, polyester, and elastane, which viscose or viscose rayon can be a very soft material. But so this is just a nice, you know, soft long sleeve or light sweater. And it does have like the side slits and some ribbed edging. Half off, I paid $2.50. Usually Saturday, Sunday is a decent, you know, I'll get again like 25 bucks. This is Tommy Bahama, a brand that I like to pick up. I keep saying that, but of course I like picking it up, otherwise I won't pick it up. But I do pretty well with Tommy Bahama. In fact, I was just looking at sold for Tommy Bahama in my Poshmark, and almost everything was in the $20 to $30 range, and then some were more than that. So this I paid $4. This is like a classic style from Tommy Bahama with the gray at the top and then like the heathered blue at the bottom. Pullover, like a long sleeve, or you could call it a light sweater. And it's a great size. It is a XXL, and it's cotton and polyester. So for $4, again, solid pickup. This will be a $25 pickup. $25 sale. I'm guessing at least 25. I'll probably put that at like 29, depending on comps. Right now is sweater season. So this is Bowden. The size is a 6. Blazers and are like kind of trendy and popular right now. It has these pockets. Does it have a closure, or is this open? Yeah, it has like this, I don't know. See how the two sides are kind of, it has this detail here. It's like knitted that way. Not showing y'all very well. See how it's like knitted that way? So it is open front. It does have zipper pockets. I did pay up a little bit for this one as well, but Bowden usually does pretty well for me. The last Bowden item I listed sold in a day. Not that this, I'm saying this will, but Bowden usually does pretty well for me. A nice like classic blue and white stripe. The zipper pockets. It's a decent size with a size 8. I paid $8. You know. Oh. This is half off. This actually is going to go in a different pile. Nickelodeon medium. Where are my 80s babies at, okay? Who remembers Rugrats? The original Rugrat. I'm trying to... Oh no, this is not Rugrats. This is Hey Arnold. Oh, it's all of them. That's why I said. So this is all of the classic, you know, when I was 10. These are all the things that we would watch. Hey Arnold, Rugrats, SpongeBob. Oh, is that, what was this? My mind wants to say Ren and Stimpy, but I don't think that's right. With that funny dog. So, $3. I paid half off. You guys, who's with me? Who watched any of those shows? Rugrats? Hey Arnold! SpongeBob. My kids still watch SpongeBob, but those were definitely, I think there was a youthfulness, a drive in my young heart somewhere that I had to pick that up. So there goes my youth though. Cynthia Rowley, this is a size large, Cynthia Rowley, but it does still have like the TJ Maxx tag on it. And it was half off, so it was $3.50. It's like a Henley hoodie in this like brownish green color, like a good warm fall color. It feels really soft. Let's see. So it is new with tags. Let's see if I can find. Oh, and there's pockets, I can tell from the inside here. Oh, here we go. The material is modal, polyester, and spandex. Modal really gives a very soft feel to their items. So there's the hood. Long sleeve, a little bit longer, super soft, and pockets. Super soft. Modal is just like a really nice, that's the hood. So it is new with tags. I paid $3.50. I will list that probably $29. It's new with tags. So that is a solid pickup as well. Now I'm getting to the end here where I don't really know that I didn't even really remember picking up. Oh, Nike Dry Fit. This is just your bread and butter, right? Nike. This is half off, so it was $4. It is a Henley pullover or quarter zip. I'm sorry, it's not a Henley. A quarter zip pullover. Gray. It did have a logo like somewhere. Thumb holes. Some of those things are key words that I would put in the description. Thumb holes. It did have another logo somewhere, but I can't seem to find it. But, you know, that's bread and butter. You don't make $1 million off of it, but it will sell pretty quickly. And so that's kind of why I picked it up. What is this, huh? A Sean Combs. P. Diddy. Sean Combs. I picked this up because it's a size 6X in men's. It's half off, so it was $3.50. I do try to save some of these larger sizes from the depths of a garbage can somewhere. It's a really nice brown, blue, white plaid. Pockets, buttons up the front. 6X is a very hard size to find. I'll put the measurements out there and make sure, but you know, when you find a decent brand in a larger size, which I would say is a 3X or above, you could pretty easily get $20 for it. I'll check comps on that. I'll probably start that at $29, and I paid $3 for it. 6X is really hard to find. That's what I will say. This looks like a Packer item. No? Oh yeah, we're in Packer country up here. I'm really throwing out a lot of my my youthfulness and my my livelihood here. This was $4. Super Bowl. Can I do my math? LV 35. Did we win Super Bowl 35? 2035. Oh my gosh. I'm going to feel really dumb. Green Bay Packers, champions. So we must have won it. I know we haven't won a Super Bowl in a while, so I'm trying to think what Super Bowl we're on. So I'm guessing this is probably vintage Super Bowl 35, huh? 10, 15 years ago? I think we won one when I was a kid. I don't know. Vintage Green Bay Packers. Always a decent find when you find anything vintage and related to sports. This I paid up for a little bit. 2XL loose. It is a full zip Under Armour, gray. What's it saying to say? Protect this house. Just a really nice zip up. You know, some of these, there's the emblem. Some of these, like the Nike and the Under Armour and stuff, are just bread and butter. You know, I'll like 25, 30 bucks for that. 2XL loose is a great size. The problem with things like Nike and Under Armour, at least at my Goodwills, are that they price them up to $1 million because they think they're worth $1 million. And I get it, because I do think there's a little bit more desirability in the general market for them. So, you know, I at least got those at a decent price. Now we got a Brewer shirt. LaCroix, I'm pretty sure he's still on the team. This was $2, so that's just a solid all-day pickup for me. What do we got at the end here? What's this? Oh, okay, this is Athleta, size large, $5.99. Not a bad size, not a bad price. It has a, there it is, Athleta. I know it's kind of hard to read sometimes with those tags. Kind of like a fun, small red print there. Is there pockets? Are there pockets? So it's like a hooded pullover, long sleeve. There's the hoodie. I don't know why I like doing that. Long sleeve, ribbed edges. Let's see what the material content is. Athleta Sundown Alliance hoodie. Cotton and 2% other fiber. So when you can find, it's easier to find comps on items when you can look it up. Sundown Alliance hoodie. I paid $6, so I'm sure that, you know, I will get in the 25 to 30 range. A lot of these are just kind of bread and butters for me, which I'm surprised I found so much Under Armour that day, because Under Armour does do really well for me. Another Under Armour XL loose. This is like a greenish long sleeve. This is the Henley with the buttons in the front. Only $4.99, so they actually didn't I think that's a very reasonable price for Under Armour. Let's see. Another Under Armour. I am like really surprised by this. This looks like more of a women's Under Armour. $6.99 on this one. 2XL loose. This is, I definitely would say, a women's. Looks like maybe a half zip. That heathered gray. Just a very nice solid piece. Oh my gosh, did I find another one? 2XL loose. So I must have at the bottom here find quite a few Under Armour shirts, which again are just solid bread and butter quality pieces. 2XL loose again. So if my sisters are watching this, if anybody wants one of these, this is a nice purplish. The material is like a polyester, so it's a smooth and soft material. I would say this would be good for like your hiking and stuff or working out because it's not overly warm. It does say heat gear. Yeah, $6.99. There's something way down here. Remind my Hot Mess Express, right? Always. What's way down here? Oh yeah, I remember picking this up, which was funny. XL, I paid $3 because it's a half off tag. But it's a Florida Gators zip up. XL 46-48. Which usually when they do it that way, it's a men's size. Although this gives me a little bit of women's vibes, but it does have the venting on the side. What is a Florida Gators shirt doing way up here? Well, I mean, people move and people come from all different places, right? So actually, I was a little surprised. Usually I'm the bearer of all of my sports apparel is Wisconsin or Illinois related, sometimes Minnesota or some of those. Although we do have a lot of, what do they call them? Those birds. those like when people fly down to Florida for the winter because they can't handle Wisconsin winters. Yeah. So that definitely could be. Florida Gators, though, I have had pretty good luck with a couple of their sports attire. What I will say in general, I have been binge watching a lot of other resellers, and just I've been in the middle of the night like searching comps and searching solds, and there still is a huge trend and a huge need for sports apparel, vintage and current. You know, most of them, if they're a quality piece and they're in good condition, you could expect $15 to $25 or more depending on the style. I just sold a Cowboys, Dallas Cowboys, like a windbreaker, but it was a zip up. It had that windbreaker material, and I got like somewhere in the upper 20s for it. So I definitely, the hard part is, like I already said, when you have sports apparel, Packer stuff, Bears stuff, Cubs stuff, Brewer stuff, it does seem that they are they're putting higher prices on it. But if you can find it at a decent price, or maybe at a garage sale or something where t-shirts and stuff are only $1 or $2, that's where you could flip some for, you know, a reasonable amount of profit depending on your business model. So that's the end of my longer haul here. I don't know, maybe 25, 30 pieces. I did already pull out a couple that I've already listed. In fact, I did like I said, I do these short videos where I show what I'm listing for the day, 5 to 10 items. Those are called the 5 items I'm listing today. It's pretty simple. Those are like my 10-minute videos, and I had already pulled out some of these items to show in that. So, and it's not repeated content. So that included that Torrid puffer jacket. I have a couple watchers on it. I'm surprised it hasn't sold yet, but I'm still hoping to get it sold this season. Maybe I'll drop it a couple bucks, or I just put up a sale. But that Torrid puffer jacket came from this same haul. There's other things too. So yeah, I pull out, like if I have a large haul, I'll pull out 5 to 10 items that I'm listing that day and do a shorter thrift haul or listing video. And then I have some of my bigger, I have one other haul for sure coming, and I do plan next week on going out and finding some more goods. So once every week or 2 weeks, I'll do these longer ones, and then I have the shorter ones. Nobody cares. I don't know why I just keep blabbering. Anyways, if you've made it to the end, again, thank you for being here. Check in, let us know how you're doing. A couple of you have been commenting a lot lately. Jen from the Eclectic Zoo, shout out to you. Thank you for getting to the end. My mama, who always watches these, appreciate you too for helping us out. And then there's a lot more, like a couple more people have been commenting lately, and that I don't know why, it makes me so happy. It just makes me feel that someone, hopefully some of my content is helpful or therapeutic, or I don't know, just noise in the background while you're listing items. I'm not sure, but thank you again. My name is Kimmy from the Thrifting Sisters, and I will have a new video sometime soon for you all. So stay tuned and talk to you soon. Bye-bye.